Welcome to my In the Bag. My name is Lucas Oberholtzer Hess. I'm PGA 90439 from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and I'm sponsored by Westside Discs for the first time this year. Really been liking my discs, so let's get into it. All right, so the putting putters, I've been using the Prime Judge. I've been using them for a few years now. I really like them, just the feel. It feels good in my hand, resting my finger on the bead, and always a reliable flight. So I'm using these two bottom stamps outside the circle, and then got a nice, comfortable top stamp that I like for inside the circle. Onto the throwing putters. I've got 4 total. Starting off with the most understable is this Prime Warden. Very beat up, a little warped, and just use it for nice floaty putter shots, forehand or backhand, but a lot of times it's just going to be a short backhand that I need to be comfortable with. Fun fact about this, I got my first tournament ace with it, and it was stuck in the Maple Hill Pond for a few months, but yeah, always glad to have this disc in my bag. And then for something a little straighter, more stable, I have a Prime or Classic Shield, I'm not sure which, but it just flies dead straight, good feel in the hand, and it'll grab the ground when it hits. So just for a dead straight 200, 250 kind of shot, this is what I'll be throwing. And then onto the Lucid Marshal. I really enjoy throwing this disc. Probably the best driving putter I've ever used. Just gonna hold up to any power I put on it, give a little fade at the end, and it feels great in the hand, so I can trust it whenever I'm throwing this. Maybe put it on a little ante, it'll fight back. Just, yeah, one of my favorite putters that I've ever used, and always gonna be in the bag. And then the most valuable disc in my bag, this tournament Harp. I've had a Harp in the bag for a while, and it was really a game changer when I first had it, because this disc allows just for the most comfortable shots that I've ever thrown. A lot of times it's forehands, but I can throw backhands with it. Check out round 2 of the Buchmiller coverage on HyzerMedia. Nice shot there. But yeah, a lot of times just touch forehands. This one's beat up too, so it'll hold a straight line, and I really like that. It's very comfortable. But yeah, this is my baby. I really enjoy having a good Harp in the bag. Alrighty, on to the mid-ranges. Most understable is a Fuzion Bounty. This is a little lighter too, so it'll give me a good turn. I know I can put it out there on a decent amount of hyzer and it'll just pop up flat. Really, really good in the woods. I think everyone needs a disc like this just to learn some unique lines, especially with the woods, just controlling the angles. Occasionally I use it for a get out of trouble shot, but yeah, mostly just shaping shots in the woods. And then I have 2 Westside Pines. These are the best mid-ranges I've had in a long time. They feel really good in the hand and have a unique amount of torque resistance for a straight flying mid-range. This one's more beat up, so I can put it out there on a flat line, have it turn over a little bit. And then this one's just a little more overstable, so if I want to throw a similar shot but need a finish at the end, I can throw it forehand or backhand. Really enjoy the Pine. I need a few more of them. Next up is the Anvil. I have a VIP Anvil in the bag right now, just for any overstable mid-range shots. I've bagged the Culprit and the Justice in this slot before, but right now I'm sticking with the Anvil. It's got a good feeling in the hand and just very solid. I feel like I can trust this disc for a backhand, a forehand, put a decent amount of power behind it. It'll hold up to whatever I need it for. On to the fairways. The fairways have been a little touchy. I wasn't sure what I wanted at first, but I have really been enjoying a lot of these discs, especially this Gold Line Spark. It's beat up, It's the flippiest driver in my bag actually. So I can put it out there on a hyzer angle, it'll just pop up and ride straight. So really good woods disc, and it's really good forehand or backhand. I'll be throwing a lot of flip up forehands with this disc this season. Really like the feel of this, so Spark is a fantastic disc. VIP Ice Bear is just a new release from Westside, and it's similar to the Spark, it's just gonna be glidier and go farther. So if I need a longer backhand in the woods, I'll lean on the Bear. But it doesn't get used as much as the other fairways in my bag. But it's been fun playing around with this, shaping some nice lines. Onto the Felons. I bagged 3 of them at the moment. 2 are these Orbit Felons. I really like the feel of these Orbit Felons and the flight. This blue-black one is pretty beat up, so I can just put it out there, slight hyzer, it'll flip up flat, ride, and then come back. Just basically a straight fairway driver. Almost like a max distance shape, but it's more trustworthy. Won't go quite as far. Good forehand, backhand. Yeah, been enjoying the Felon, and then when I need to step up, it's this red Orbit Felon. Won't go quite as far, got a little bit harder fade, it's just newer. And then finally a Lucid-X Felon when I need to fight the wind or just shape a line, maybe flex something. The Lucid-X Felon is really good too, just for something more reliable. All right, on to the big boys. I've been bagging, first off, the Rive. I just found these this year, but I've been really enjoying throwing the Rive. They go really far, forehand or backhand again. This one is more understable, so I can throw it for some flip up forehands or just like a max distance backhand line. And then a little more overstable that I lean on a little more, especially out here at some kind of accurate long lines. The Orbit Grand Drives. They're a little bit more overstable, a little more reliable, so I can hit it hard and flat. It'll turn a little, but I know it's coming back. Really useful if I need to hit a spot or just fight some wind. On to the Warhorses, the last disc in my bag. The first Warhorse is this blue one. It's surprisingly straight for me. I don't know if it's because of a flatter top or what it is, but this is a disc that I'll lean on in a headwind if I know I still need distance. So I can pump it out there straight and it'll just hold that line before giving me a fade at the end. Really unique disc, and I like it a lot. And then whenever I need to step up from that, it's this white Warhorse, just very overstable. I've never turned it over at all. Really a utility disc. I love throwing it, but I don't need to most of the time, unless there's a really big headwind or whatnot. So once again, thank you guys for checking out these discs. If a lot of these are in stock at dynamicdisc.com or your local retailer, so check them out. Hopefully you like a lot of the same molds that I've been throwing. I've been really happy with how my bag is shaped out this year.